Hello, my lovies. Happy Thursday. I hope it's Thursday. I think today's the 23rd. Yay. I am just, things have been great. I know it's been almost 2 months since I last updated you guys. Yes, I'm still in Ganta. Yes, I'm still at my same place. I'm just sitting out here enjoying a cool breeze. This is my sister and I garden. Um, Yeah, that's our garden. I'm learning how to grow different things and how to differentiate like different plants and so forth because I just be there real stuff and it was just like, no, leave it, let everything grow first. Because some plants that you can touch and smell them and then, be able to like differentiate the scent. And I'd be like, no, this one is different. I'm like, no. Like, no, this is pepper coming up. They're like, no, that's not pepper. That's a plant that looks like pepper. Actually, I kept it. I'll show you guys later when it gets much bigger. I just kept it. It looks like pepper, but it's not pepper. Um, but for the most part, yeah, things have been great. The only thing that has changed is just my diet. Listen, I went back to eating cassava and rice. Cassava and Nimba, everything is big, sweeter, better in Nimba. It's hard to not eat cassava as an Nimbarian, you know? Like I recently went to the store and I told a guy, like I went to the market and I was like, listen, give me juicy, I like the buttery, the one when you boil it, it can be soft. He said, oh my cassava juicy and he wasn't lying because anyways, whatever. I got the cassava boy, I was like, damn, it tastes just like butter. But whatever I eat rice and cassava, I'm still vegan. Diet very clean. I went back to eating rice and cassava. Um, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, I'm still at the same place. Oh, I never told you guys about the story. So initially, right? Let me tell you. When we were coming from Morovia to Ganta, car broke down 3 different times in Boncante. Okay, things were flying. Let me stop. Anyway, the car broke down. We walked couple of different places, resting area to make sure, we got some rest. Apparently, they said that the driver and his guys overstocked the pickup truck. Because imagine my 4 bedroom in like a regular pickup truck, like a medium size. The only thing that I saw was my couch, and then he put some other stuff, and then they pack. Yo, they can pack. The way they pack it was very interesting, okay? Very intricate. Like they packed it well and then people sat on top. Yeah, so the side was overpacked. And then even like in the front, there was like 3 of us like in there squeezed. Yeah, whatever. I was happy because I knew I was gonna make it home. I didn't care what was going on. People were there arguing. They're like, "You're not even saying now. We'll not get there till there." And I said, "I'm vexed. I already ain't gonna see everything packed. I'm vexed. 90% of the stuff in the car is my stuff. Yeah, people were there, but they didn't move with their stuff. You know, me and my loads. um. So yeah, we were supposed to get here like around maybe late as I don't know 10 a.m. We didn't get here till 9 p.m. in Ganta. So what the driver ended up doing, he was like, "Where are your peoples? Because this is a lot of stuff for you to be out here, right?" So I said, "Oh no, they're coming." He said, "Okay, let me pack it." Like he packed it somewhere with like a lot of light, somewhere that was more secure compared to, you know, where they normally drop people off at. When you like, it's called Morovia packing. The drop off spot. So he put me somewhere else. So all of my furnitures, where light and things were projecting on it. I was like, okay, whatever. All these guys, like everybody came around. They were like, "Wait, you from Nimba? What your name? You said last name." People and come and tell you your whole life story. In a nutshell, they made sure I was good. I slept outside. God, it was cool that night. I've never been I slept outside, okay? They even moved my stuff to somewhere else where all of us would be okay because of the fridge. It's not that I couldn't, it's not that I didn't have somewhere to go. We didn't have transportation by that time to take the things. Everybody, you call, people weren't picking up and different things. So everybody just packed it one side. We all sat there. There was a girl, my namesake. Everybody named out there. Don, Gil, and Mano. Our name is Don, but whatever, you can say Gil. They packed it one side. We sat there to told stories. We sat up. We stayed up till like around 5, 6 in the morning before we found a guy with pickup truck. The sort of it's like an SUV. Whatever, he made it work. Okay, that's the most. He made it work. And the girl I met, she was like, "Listen, the place you come and move is too far out. We got a place right here that's not too far from the meat market, like the big market. You'll be more comfortable here. The place is nice." So whatever, let's go. We came. She was right. The place was nice. They cleaned it up. Everybody's nice. You already know me. There's always a neighbor, okay? But that's stories for another day, okay? She's not from Nimba. She tried it. she, y'all know I be gonna fuck around and find out. 2026, we still gonna fuck around and find out. But anyways, yeah, like the girl that brought me to this list, she's in my as well. She's Gil, same tribe. The other sister, like different people she introduced me to, Mana, Don. There's few Gribbles and other people from other side of Monrovia that have titles that fuck around and find out. I ain't the one. But anyways, things have been great. Just to show you, I'm still at the same place. And the garden, I don't want to show you the garden right now. Let me show you the other, just to show you my place and stuff. I'm still here. Okay, this is the place. We repainted it. Why am I going backwards? I'm gonna mess around for. Repainted it and stuff, and then try to make it look presentable. Yeah, see, and the neighborhood is so pretty, beautiful, peaceful. So yeah, I'm still here. Okay, so I just wanted to update you all. Okay, bye, my lovies. Hi, my lovies. Okay, listen, guys. I just thought I'll give you guys a quick update on what's been transpiring between my neighbor and I. Just an insight. Because I don't know when the next time will be, I'll get on here to update you guys. It might be about a month or two and so forth. Because I don't be on social media like that, these days. And guys, look at my hair. Still growing beautifully. I be braiding it. Everybody be looking at that like your hair. I be like, yeah, I'm my pie hair. But when I tell them my hometown and so forth, when I tell them my name, they're like, oh, okay, it's expected. I wanted to train and be like, ain't that your hair dead? They're not used to locks. It looks very like strange to them and so forth. So I keep it braided, and they're always playing with it. So let me make this quick. Trying to tell you guys the story in 2 minutes. Okay, so this individual, she's an officer. She's not from Nimba. She tried to claim she was from Nimba, especially my tribe. When I first got here, I was like, no, you're not from here. I can tell. I know the differences. Plus, I know my people. My heart beat differently when I see my people. You know. But she is West African. She's from West Africa, but she's been in Nimba for a very long time. She's a police officer. She has a very high, title, whatever, and so forth. She's very expressive. She's very loud, very, very aggressive. So every day, the way she used to talking to the kids, and plus she's an officer with a high title, so I guess she's used to going out the mouth with certain individuals and so forth. And yeah, so when I got here, she tried to make me afraid of her, insert power. You already know I be on fuck around and find out, but I was really trying to change in my own county because I was like, listen, you're home. Don't be on fuck around and find out. We won't mess things up. You're home. But no, my claws, my head, whatever. We've been on fuck around and find out. Every day she's calling me witchcraft. Everything that happens, she calls me witchcraft. She called her whole team. You know, some officers have been around here just to kind of like survey the area because she's an officer as well, just to make sure you know how's everything, and then they come and chat. And I'm like, she don't know how to talk to people, and so forth. She now called a medicine person, whatever. She went to the chairperson. Who did she clean me? Lay or complete. The medicine person coming. I'm like, you do know this is my house. So everyone that you call will is it's like a check and balance. We're gonna look at her. We're gonna observe who is she. What a person name. Who from this time. Oh, okay. She not do whatever. So they stole her all of her digital devices. Her all her valuables. I wanted to sympathize with her, but I couldn't, right? Because she been here trying to mess with me and so forth. And all of that, guess who she blamed it on? The witchcraft next door. Since you got here, this been happening, you a witch. And she be cursing my people. Now, instead of her cursing me, like my tribe directly, she curses my sister's tribe. So the Manon people from Nimba. So she was like, Manon people stupid. Manon people this, they just control all the country people you have. Like, just like you. Cause I know you try to curse me out today, but you wanna say it, whatever. 3 minutes, okay, whatever. So we've been here. The well spoiled. She blamed it on me. In her section of the garden, when things gets cut down and things happen, she blames it on the witch next to hold down which I in be witch, but she said she was a witch. She was in witch, right? She knew medicine. She was against her till things started happening to her. And then now it's my fault. But this is my house, baby. This is full blooded. You understand? This is my house. We're talking about generations and generations and so forth. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, okay? But for the most part, everything's good. I'm always good. Trying to see who that is. But yeah, bye. I hope to chat with you all very soon. Bye bye.